So I've had Ariel for the best part of 10 months, and in that 10 months she has had 2 hits. The whole bumper swap was caused by the lorry, and the other damage, well, that was caused by a guy dropping off a car for a clutch. So today we have a safety mod. We also have one other cool mod to add. So for the side of safety, I've got a dash cam. This one's next base, it's a 322GW. I haven't a clue about dash cams. I don't know nothing at all about them, bar what I read in the box. So I have both front and rear to fit. Now, I am not sponsored by Nextbase in any way, shape or form, but it is just the best one I could find for a reasonably good price. This one looks really good, it looks really handy, and it looks really tidy, and that is the main thing, because I do not want to be looking at dash cams. I find clutter on the window to be the biggest pain in the existence of cars. I don't fancy taking the whole lot down, so if we can just like take half it down and like hook and like cowboy the job straight over into the middle, perfect. Okay, so we need to take down sun visor, handles, and do a bit of popping out. I reckon that might be enough. Yeah, pops out from the front. So I didn't want to look up how to do it, so I said I'd figure it out on my own. So I got a screwdriver, put it underneath, and I went along finding out exactly whether or not I fixed it. Oh no, that broke. So now that we know that, I tried with the orange plastic pry tool. I wedged it underneath because we figured it out from the other one that it's supposed to come out a lot better than that. So then you grab it by the sides, you pop it out, and you can see yourself, it looks more like a clip.
Oh. Yes, Mickey? No, Mickey.
No clip inside. Whereas, up here, remainder of what was clip. Both of these screws are T20s. Just screw them out and it'll all come out nice and handy, there's no grief. Same with the other one, again, T20, just pop it out and then slide out the sun visor and make sure to unplug the wire to make sure you don't break it. It's better for yourself and it saves a lot of hassle. You have clip top and bottom on the inside. On the top one, push it down, and on the bottom one, push it up, and then pull at the same time, and you can wiggle it out, and it'll look like this on the outside. So we're doing the exact same on this one. So we go from the bottom, grab, and then that fits in. We pull it down and give it a bit of a jiggle, and she pops out just like that. Perfect. Okay, so another one take off. Currently took down the liner, and don't forget to plug this guy out of the sun visor so that way you're not pulling wires. So pop it out from the A pillar, pop it out from the B pillar. We still need to take this one, and we're not going to bother taking down lights. What we're going to do is feed it up by the A pillar light, because I'm putting the camera up here, so I don't want it really visible. So I'm going to tuck the camera up here, bring the wire down along here, and then when I have this side off, I'll feed the wire and jiggle it at the C pillar so that way it falls over, so I have the rear view camera. I used the flat pry tool just to get in between the rubber and the ceiling, so it was just way easier to slide it than to use your fingers. I'm trying to pull it forward. Okay. Right. Magic. So all of that is loose all the way to the back, which is exactly what I want. Now we feed the camera. And these are all the tools that I basically use for the entire job. Right, so this one, because it comes with just the magnet as the power source, the plug goes into the actual holder on the window, pops it straight in, and we're going to feed this wire all the way up through here and all the way to the back until I get the adapter that goes to the fuses. Then I can get a multimeter and stick this as a permanent feature into the fuse, so that way it doesn't just plug in and out. Plan, we're going to shove it right where the dark lines start on the window, so that way I can still move the camera, and I'm going to tuck these wires up through the top. This one on the side is for the rear camera, so all I have to do is just plug it all back in once I have everything stuck on, and then feed all the wires, and then we're good to go. Do the same, tuck it up and put it past the handlebars so that way it's not getting stuck. But for now, that is in the back. So we pull the latch and then we close it back down. So now that the seat is down, we'll pull this fella down and I'm going to feed it down the side here of the seat pillar and out here. Little camera, again, same thing. This one literally just has a plug, whoop, and then I'll be sticking this right up in the corner here, and I can adjust this one left and right, not so much up and down because it's literally just on a magnet, but I can adjust it here and there. Oh, painstaking headliner is back in. Back part completely done, clips back in the whole lot, and now just to do the front. We were going to put this one back on. The wires that I put in were pushing against the other wire, and when I was pushing this hook back in, it snapped. So, little problem solving job. We just grab a pair of snips, pull off some of the rubber just on the outside of it, enough so you can actually you have wires visible. Connect it straight back up, obviously doing it tidier with more focus, and then use with some electrical tape and literally just wrap it around it. That'll hold the connection so the light should still work every time you open this. We're back. We're back. We're back. And we're tight. She still works. Fabulous. And in there. She works. Beautiful. Anyway, it works. It's plugged in. It can see the back. It can see the front. It is currently upside down. Right. So after that head wreck of a headliner was put in, the camera's installed, the wires are all done, and putting back in that wire for that sun visor that broke, putting it back in, that's all sorted, everything's working. Now we move on to the mod that I wasn't going to tell you about. So this one is very straightforward. All you gotta do is pop off the light at one side, feed in the two plugs, the red with the positive and the black with the negative, and then once you've all the wires tucked up, now you can start to feed the light all the way around the boot rubber where it meets the car itself. Right, so you saw the install and this is the final product. Obviously, excuse the mess, but it's a nice little feature. So when you're there strolling up to your boot, and you're looking for a bit of light, it's like, oh god, it's dark. It's dark. It's dark. And you're looking for light for the boot. It lights up the whole boot.